Life. It's full of surprises. Sometimes it can be great, like discovering your family is about to grow. Other times, however, the twists and turns of life are not so great. Like not knowing much about how a car works, or knowing even less about how delivering a baby. Or perhaps the greatest mystery of them all, knowing how to get it to fall asleep. You see, to have a great life, you have to know how certain things work. Money is at the top of that list. Do you know how money works? Without this all-important life skill, you can expect your opportunities and potential to be limited. And if that's not bad enough, you may also set yourself up to be taken advantage of by just about anyone. Yes, even family. Looking at you, Uncle Marty. The fact is, security, health, education, holidays, travel, donating, the nice things you want for your family, and all the dreams you have for yourself, whatever they may be, all require one thing, that you know how money works. And guess what? There's almost a 70% chance you don't. The knowledge of how money works is called financial literacy. A recent survey of basic financial concepts required American adults to answer 3 out of 3 multiple-choice questions correctly to be considered financially literate. And guess what? A whopping 69% failed. Another study found that 45% of young adults in the U.S. are in the dark regarding the fundamentals of compounding interest. That little thing that helps you grow your money. What Einstein referred to as the 8th wonder of the world. So, is it any wonder that so many Americans are living in debt, struggling paycheck to paycheck, saving little to nothing, concerned about how to create enough income for retirement, and clueless about how to change their lives? Is it time you knew more about how money works? It starts by changing your literacy. Take the How Money Works Challenge below. 5 multiple-choice questions, less than 3 minutes to complete. It's simple. Get 3 correct, and you pass. Your score will give you a sense of where you're at with the basics. If you fail, it's okay. Explanations are provided. Then, get with the How Money Works advocate who owns this site to take a deeper dive and expand your financial literacy so you can make the most of life. Whatever it is. Good luck.
Well, there you have it, guys. It's basically a video of how financial literate you are, how money really works. This is an important topic that I want you to have guys to have on your mind. I'm here to try to change your mindset. This webinar is to try to change your mindset on the way you think about money, about how it really works. At the end of this webinar, you're gonna learn how money really works. You're gonna learn how credit really works. You're gonna learn how real good investments can help you towards the future. Besides the 401k, way better than the 401k. So you're gonna learn a lot of things about finance. And basically, the first part of this webinar is basically to take the challenge. So that video explains to you how to take the challenge. So basically, welcome to my webinar. Let's get started. As you can see, for those who register to my website that you see on the screen, thank you very much. Thank you all that registered to my webinar. Now, welcome to the first ever interactive smart money and credit experience. Learn by doing 3-hour future health and fitness and financial crisis preparation webinar in Connecticut. So again, before we start part one of the webinar, can you do me a favor and take this How Money Works challenge to see how financially literate you are? All you have to do is go to the website that you see on the screen. Hopefully you guys can see it. Then
Then
after
after
you
you
take
take
the
the
challenge,
challenge,
that's
that's
when we'll
when
get
we'll get
started with
started
the
with the
webinar.
webinar.
But it's very
But it's very
important that you
important
take
that
the
you take the
challenge
challenge
before
before
I
I
start the
start the
webinar,
webinar.
because you're
Because
gonna
you're
be
gonna be
amazed
amazed
of
of
what you're
what
gonna
you're gonna
learn.
learn.
Even if you
Even if
got
you
some of
got
the
some of the
questions right,
questions
some
right,
of the
some of the
questions wrong,
questions wrong,
even if you
even if you
pass the
pass the
challenge, even
challenge,
if you
even
did
if you
not
did
pass the
not pass the
challenge,
challenge,
it doesn't
it doesn't
matter.
matter.
You're gonna
You're gonna
learn
learn
something
something
by the
by
end
the end
of this
of this
webinar,
webinar,
and it's
and it's
guaranteed.
guaranteed.
All right.
All right.
So if
So
if you're
if
paying
you paying
attention to
attention to
details, to
details,
all
to
the
all the
details and
details and
videos that you're
videos
gonna
that you're gonna
see
see
on this
on this
webinar,
webinar,
you're gonna
you're
learn
gonna learn
something.
something.
Make
Make
sure
sure
you have a
you have a
notebook
notebook,
and a
a
pen
pen
to write
to write
with,
with,
and write
and write
down
down
the
the
important
important
topics,
topics,
strategies,
strategies,
financial
financial
strategies, credit
strategies,
repair
credit repair
strategies that you're
strategies that
gonna
you're gonna
see
see
on this
on
webinar.
this webinar.
All right.
All right.
We have the
We have the
most
most
affordable and
affordable and
simple
simple
trusted credit
trusted credit
repair
repair
process to
process to
fix,
fix,
repair,
repair,
boost,
boost,
and
and
rebuild your
rebuild
credit
your
in
credit in
Connecticut,
Connecticut,
period.
period.
But we
But
don't
we
only
don't
teach
only
that.
teach that.
We
We
also
also
teach you
teach you
about
about
financial
financial
literacy,
literacy,
about how
about
money
how
really
money
works,
really
how
works,
credit
how
really
credit really
works,
works,
how
how
compound
compound
interest really
interest really
works,
works,
how the
how the
time
time
versus
versus
money
money
really
really
works.
works.
The more
The
time
more
you
time
have,
you
the more
have, the
money
more
you have
money
to
you have to
keep
keep
and
and
save
save
and
and
invest.
invest.
All right.
Right?
It's all
It's all
about
about
timing,
timing,
and the
and the
topic
topic
is
is
timing.
timing.
Timing is very
Timing is very
important in
important in
life.
life.
We live
We
on
live on
time,
time,
so there's
so
only
there's only
24
24
hours
hours
on our
on
time.
our time.
So we have to
We
make the
have to make
best
the
of it.
best of it.
All right.
All right?
What I want you to
What I want
do
you to do
now,
now,
just
just
relax
relax
and
and
listen to what I
listen to
have to
what I have
say.
to say.
If you have any
If you have any
questions
questions
at the
at
end
the
of
end
this
of this
webinar,
webinar,
I will
I will
have
have
20 minutes
20
for you
minutes for you
guys
guys
for any
for any
Q&A
Q&A
questions that you
questions
may
that you
have.
may have.
Okay?
Okay?
So
So,
let's get
let's
started.
get started.
ICR
ICR
Finance
Financial
Fitness is
Fitness
my
is my
organization.
organization.
And you can subscribe there.
Subscribe here. Welcome to the dark side. Black Rose.
So let's get
So let's
started,
get started,
guys.
guys.
The first
The
thing I
first
want
thing
you
I want
guys
you
to do
guys to do
is,
is,
if you see
if
the
you see
QR
the
code
QR
on the
code on the
screen,
screen,
send me
send me
a
a
message
message
on
on
my
my
private chat
private chat
section where it
section
says
where it
private
says
chat.
private chat.
If you're on my
If you're on my
Restream
Restream
platform, there's a
platform, there's a
section that
section
says
that
private
says
chat.
private chat.
If you're on my
If you're on my
Facebook, there's a
Facebook, there's a
section where it
section where
says
it says
message.
message.
Leave a
Leave
message
a
there
message
or
there or
comment,
comment,
whatever it is
whatever it is
there.
there.
In my
In my
YouTube, the same
YouTube, the
thing.
same thing.
Uh,
Uh,
Basically, the first
Basically, the
thing you have
first
to
thing
do
you have to do
before the
before the
webinar
webinar
starts,
starts,
you have to go
you
to
have
the
to go
site
to the
that you
site
see on
that
the
you see on the
screen,
screen,
or you
or
can
you
scan
can
the
scan the
QR
QR
code
code
that you
that
see
you see
on the
on the
screen.
screen.
I give you a couple of
Welcome
minutes
to the dark side.
until you scan the
Scan
QR
the
code.
QR code. Black Rose.
By the
By
way,
the way,
this
this
music,
music
it's
is
copyrighted,
copyrighted,
and I don't
and I don't
own
own
the rights
the
from
rights
this
from this
copyright of
copyright
the
of the
music.
music.
I just like it,
Just like
you know. I don't know the
I don't know the
copyrights of the music.
copyrights of
2 more minutes. It's very important that you scan the QR code because it's going to show you guys everything
everything
on the cell
on the
phone.
cell phone.
Everything that you're
Everything that
watching
you're
right now
watching
is
right
going to
now
be
is
on
going
the
to be
cell
on the
phone.
cell phone.
And just in case
Just in
you
case
miss
you miss
anything
anything
on the webinar, you go back to your cell phone and get the section that you missed. Right? There's no excuses that, oh man, I cannot make it, or I couldn't make it, and this or that. Alright? So you can watch it anytime. This is going to be pre-recorded. And enjoy it. Pay very good attention to what you're going to see, what you're going to learn. And please share it with everybody that you know, friends and family. I'm here to help. Financial literacy group is here to help everybody facing financial distress or has credit issues. NCR Financial Fitness is here to help everybody too. So, let's continue. Hopefully you scan the QR code and it's on the whole entire webinar. It's on your cell phone. Alright. Now, what I want you guys to do is take the challenge. So basically, you take the challenge, the financial literacy challenge. 43% of all Americans can answer the most basic questions about how money works. Answer the 5 questions below to find out. Now, take the challenge. That's question number 1, question number 2, question number 3, question number 4, question number 5. When you answer all the questions, you're going to get a response, what questions you have right, which ones you have wrong. The ones that you have right, they're still going to explain to you what it's all about. If the ones that you have wrong, they're going to tell you which ones you have wrong, and they're going to explain to you the reason why you had them wrong. And it's going to give you the answers too. Alright? So it's very important. It doesn't matter if you fail it or pass it. If you pass it, that means you're financially literate, but not on everything. Right? You still have to learn how money really works. This is just 5 questions. This on the webinar, you're gonna see what I'm talking about. All right. So that's the questions. So you have to answer those questions. That's the challenge. All right. So that's the challenge, and you guys got 15 minutes to take the quiz. So as soon as the clock starts, take the challenge. And enjoy the music.
Welcome to the dark side. Black Rose.
Hopefully you guys scan the QR code and the webinar is on your cell phone. When it's on your cell phone, every section that has a link, you can do it right through your cell phone. In other words, you can take the challenge right through your cell phone. You can do it through your computer, you can do it through your tablet, and also you can do it through your cell phone.
Black Rose.
right, guys. 3 more minutes. Okay. All right.
Drag, flourish.
2 more minutes. You can always also take this anytime that you want, guys. If you scan the QR code, again, the webinar is on your cell phone. You can take this quiz anytime you want, if you don't want to take it now. All right? Okay, so let's continue. Our sponsors for this webinars are Financial Literacy Group, Club Shop Rewards, Share Sale, Presents, Betterment Inc., 720 Credit Secret, Hope Group, Identity IQ, Credit and Mortgage Debt Arbitrage Financial Literacy Movement of How Money Works 2023. All right. For everyone that's ready to listen and learn and take action. ICR Financial Fitness stands for Interactive Peer-to-Peer Financial Fitness. Financial Literacy Group is all about hybrid mortgage arbitrage debt-free services and learn by doing how credit and money works courses for the betterment of you and me and everybody else in between. To find out more about our currently paying financial services, all you have to do is just click there. When you click there, it goes to another website, goes to this website here. Basically, you watch a video and you can make an appointment, schedule an appointment with me. All right? So, let's continue. So, are you ready to code your mindset with gratitude, not regret? Again, are you ready to code your mindset with gratitude, not regret? One more time. Are you ready to code your mindset with gratitude and not regret? Hybrid mortgage arbitrage. Time to bank like a bank. Financial Literacy Group. Financial Wellness Company. That's what it is. My name is Carlos Anaya. I'm the CEO of ICR Financial Fitness, local Connecticut Financial Literacy Community Manager, author, lecturer. 14 years business experience, marketing executive solutions developer, financial literacy established in 2012, technology and financial services, insurance license in 40 states. That's what the Financial Literacy Group has. I don't have insurance license, but since I'm partnered with them, I know people that have license. Okay? Operating in all 50 states, 560 financial educators, 746 insurance agents. So, what is the Financial Literacy Group? It's a life-changing solution. It's an organization that's going to help you change your lifestyle. It's going to help you pay your debts and liabilities off early. It's going to help if you have a 30-year mortgage. It's going to help you pay it less in less than half the time. It's going to help you eliminate up to 75% of the interest on your mortgage, on your credit, cards, and anything that has interest that you pay. It's going to help you on that. It's going to turn your debt and liability into income and wealth. No change to your budget or lifestyle. No refinances, modification, or consolidation. Develop because of the 2020 CARES Act. Combine technology and banking solutions. We duplicate what the banks are doing. Perfect financial solution for this economy that we are living in. The cost of living concerns. What will it take to maintain our and improve your standard of living at this moment? What would it take? Unstable environmental, inflation, layoffs, house, food, and gas prices, retirement. How do we beat inflation? That's the question. How do we beat inflation? In 1990, tuition $30, 408. In 2022 to now to 2023, it's over $152,280. Housing $101,000 in 1990. In 2022, 2023, it's $453,700. That's the average house that people purchase now. Mortgage, the mortgage loan. Gas, 1990s was $1.12. 2023, it's $4.23 plus. Car, 9,432 in 1990. Now, the average loan on a car is 47,077. Like loans, 52,689. The average loan now is $79,900. Everything has gone up, guys. And if you're still living in the 1990s, in other words, if you're still saving your money in the bank since the 1990s, I guarantee you have less money saved in 2023. Some people don't even have $1,000 saved for emergency funds. It's crazy, but it's true. But at the end of this webinar, matter of fact, not even at the end of the webinar, in the middle of this webinar, you're gonna learn how to keep more of your money instead of overspending it. So a unique experience is 10 years debt elimination, 10 years wealth building, license over 40 U.S. states, 199,946, 635 clients in debt that the Financial Literacy Group has helped. Paid off $8,108,064 that the Financial Literacy Group has helped pay off, the loans, the mortgage, the expenses, and things like that. Debt Whisper since 2010. Life insurance designs. Different creative life insurance, guys. Retirement income planning. That's most of the things that the Financial Literacy Group is all about. The Financial Literacy Group has a software program called the Money Max. It's a technology developed in 2020 2004.
2004.
70,000
70,000
clients
clients
between
between
2004
2004
2008.
2008.
Now that's
Now that's
over
over
70,000.
70,000.
We in
We in
2023.
2023.
So I'm pretty
So I'm
sure
pretty
there's
sure there's
way more.
way more.
Report
Report
snapshot
snapshot
of
of
current
current
position
position
is
is
GPS debt
GPS debt
mapping
mapping
technology,
technology.
the
The
fastest
fastest
mathematical way
mathematical
to
way to
zero
zero
debt.
debt.
Strategic
Strategic
debt
debt
payoff,
payoff.
strategic
Strategic
mortgage
mortgage
payoff,
payoff.
bookkeeping,
Bookkeeping,
planning,
planning,
and
and
forecasting,
forecasting.
analyzes,
Analyzes,
monitors, and
monitors, and
guides
guides
reports.
reports.
Show
Show
users
users
how
how how
live
life
within
within
means,
means,
how to
how to
live
live
within
within
means.
means.
That's what the
That's what the
financial
financial
literacy group
literacy group
is all
is
about,
all about,
and that's what
and
the
that's what
Money
the
Max
Money Max
account
account
shows you.
shows you.
So the
So the
question is,
question is,
what are you
what are you
grateful for?
grateful for?
Again,
Again,
what
what
are
are
you
you
grateful
grateful
for
for
in your
in your
life
life
at this
at this
moment right
moment
now?
right now?
You can leave me the
Leave me the
answers
answers
on the
on the
section where it
section
says
where it says
private chat,
private chat,
or leave me a
or leave me a
comment on the
comment on the
Facebook
Facebook
section,
section,
or
or
wherever
wherever
this
this
live
live
webinar
webinar
platform
platform
is
is
right now
right
at this
now at
moment.
this moment.
Leave me a
Leave me a
comment. Make
comment.
sure you
Make
put
sure
your
you
name.
put your name.
What are you
What are
grateful
you
for?
grateful for?
Is
Is
having a
having a
financial
financial
literacy
literacy
mindset
mindset
important for
important for
you and your
you and your
kids?
kids?
That's another
That's another
question.
question.
Again,
Again,
is
is
having a
having a
financial
financial
literacy
literacy
mindset
mindset
important for
important for
you and your
you and your
kids?
kids?
You see,
You see,
financial
financial
literacy is
literacy
the
is the
knowledge
knowledge
necessary
necessary
to
to
make
make
important
important
financial
financial
decisions.
decisions.
It can
It can
help
help
with
with
decisions
decisions
about
about
budget,
budget,
debt,
debt,
and
and
investing, and
investing, and
much
much
more.
more.
It's
It's
important for
important
you
for
to
you
have
to have
a good
a good
credit
credit
status.
status.
Repairing credit
Repairing
and
credit and
improving credit
improving credit
scores is
scores is
important
important
since
since
scores
scores
reflect
reflect
creditworthiness
creditworthiness
and are
and are
used
used
to
to
predict
predict
how
how
likely
likely
a
a
person
person
is
is
to
to
pay their
pay
debt
their debt
on time.
on time.
It's
It's
always so
always so
important
important
because
because
when you
when you
start to
start to
learn how
learn
the
how
credit
the credit
system
system
really
really
works,
works,
and
and
begin the
begin the
process to
process to
repair
repair
and build
and build
and
and
learn
learn
good credit
good credit
habits,
habits,
you can
you can
instantly
instantly
establish
establish
a
a
emergency fund
emergency fund
without you
without you
having to
having to
save a
save a
lot of
lot of
money,
money
because you
because you
probably
probably
don't
don't
have
have
that much
that much
money
money
to
to
save in the
save in
first
the first
place.
place.
But at
But at
last,
last,
you have
you
good
have
credit
good credit
and are
and are
using your
using
credit
your credit
wisely
wisely
to
to
protect you,
protect you,
your
your
family,
family,
just in
just in
case
case
there is
there is
another
another
future
future
health and
health and
financial
financial
crisis.
crisis.
With
With
good
good
credit,
credit,
you can
you
also
can also
leverage your
leverage
money
your money
and build
and build
wealth
wealth
with
with
other
other
people's money,
people's money,
not your
not
money.
your money.
The key
The
is to
key is to
use your
use
credit
your
on
credit on
things that
things
you
that you
need
need
to
to
have
have
on your
on your
household,
household,
and you
and you
can't
can't
live
live
without,
without,
and that
and
you
that
have
you
to
have
pay
to
it
pay it
every month
every month
or
or
use it
use
on
it on
something that
something
is
that
going
is
to
going
give
to
you
give you
twice
twice
or four
or four
times your
times your
money
money
back
back
when you
when you
spend
spend
money
money
on your
on
credit
your credit
cards.
cards.
Again,
Again,
thank you
thank you
all for
all for
taking your
taking your
busy
busy
time
time
for
for
coming
coming
to
to
my
my
seminar, my
seminar, my
webinar.
webinar.
Now,
Now,
I am
I am
going to
going to
walk you
walk you
through
through
everything you
everything
need
you
to
need
know
to know
about
about
setting up
setting
and
up and
optimizing your
optimizing your
personal
personal
finances,
finances,
wellness, and
wellness, and
awesome new
awesome new
lifestyle.
lifestyle.
In just
In just
180
180
minutes,
minutes,
you are
you are
going
going
to
to
learn
learn
about the seven financial milestones that can help you optimize your personal finances. Overall, awesome new lifestyle that should be taught in our kids' schools right now. But at this moment, it's not. It's been years that they haven't taught this in the schools. They never did. So stay tuned, guys, because you're gonna be amazed of the seven financial milestones that you're gonna learn right now. And when you learn this, please share this with your friends, family members, and parents. If you have teenagers, it's very important that you share this webinar with them, for they can learn the seven financial milestones that are not taught in school. So what I want you to do is watch this video to find out why financial literacy should be on your overall life right now, and why most people work so hard and still don't make ends meet.
Americans are wealthier than any people in the history of the world. Yet many are stressed out about their finances. Are people living beyond their means even though their incomes are relatively high? Are they maxing out credit cards and living paycheck to paycheck? Are they saving for unexpected expenses? Can you be financially secure even if you don't make a lot of money? Can ordinary folks invest in the stock market with manageable risks? The answers to these questions are the beginning of a checklist for what we call financial literacy.
When you talk about the checklist of things that people need to understand to be considered financially literate, I think it delves into a number of categories. It numbers into your basic, everyday financial living, the basics of debt and understanding just sort of what credit card debt means, what mortgage debt means, what a car payment means, budgeting, understanding money in, money out. It's stuff that really sometimes can seem very basic, but clearly is not.
If you're not financially literate, then you have to worry about your spending. You have to worry if when you retire you can meet your goals.
It all starts with income. Income means the money you have coming in. How do you make your money? The law of comparative advantage comes in handy when making career choices. Figure out what you do well and enjoy that others value highly.
I've worked very hard and built a successful business, and I don't have to worry anymore in my life about your month-to-month bills and things like that. But that is true only because I did used to. I didn't have parents to give me money. I didn't have anything to fall back on. There wasn't a safety net. But what I did was rigorously plan and sort of set goals and then try to go about achieving them.
You don't have to own a business to think this way. Start thinking how you can make yourself more valuable to potential employers, co-workers, and customers. How can you do your current job better, even if it is a minimum wage job, internship, or volunteer position? Are you working harder than others? First one there, last one to leave, not texting while on the job. These types of choices help differentiate you from others, and they create value for you in the job market. Remember, in the real world, you don't get paid for effort, but rather when you create value for others. And managing that money is just as important as earning it. Expenses are money going out. How do you spend the money you've earned? Do you even know where all your money goes? Many people don't.
If I could only teach to young people today just one financial literacy skill, a necessity that people understand, is to construct their own financial budget. and how they execute upon that. All I mean by this is to understand that they're fixed expenses. They have $3,000 that comes in, and they have $2,500 of expenses. They need that fixed expenses, the stuff they have to, your rent, car payment, whatever the case may be. They need that number to be lower than what's coming in.
I think the easiest way is the 50-30-20 rule, which is 50% of your monthly income goes towards bills and housing, 30% goes towards finances, which is paying off debt or saving, and the final 20 goes towards entertainment or going out for things that you like to do.
So obviously the fixed have to come first, and you chip those away, and those get done, and then applying percentages to the rest. I think there's very little of that goes on. Some of the things that go wrong when one doesn't do it, and this is of course very common, you end up living your life in a way of you're always playing catch up, and it becomes very debilitating when someone gets behind. They may have the benefit of the consumption. Then a new paycheck comes, a new bonus comes, and they don't get to enjoy the fruit of it because they're paying off the last toy that they purchased. And so you live behind instead of forward. I think that has a profound impact on one's stress level, but also just their capacity for the enjoyment of life. If people just started with that, the layering of financial priorities and the month-to-month cash flow planning, I think that would be an immense first step towards financial literacy.
Assets are stuff you own. Everything from your savings account to a house to a car. The road to building assets starts with saving.
The best reason I can offer for why even a high school student with a part-time job should start saving to some degree, just the habit. It's habit forming. That I believe that there is something to be said that for the merit of just getting in the practice of putting aside $5 a week, $10 a week, whatever the number may be.
Save regularly for unexpected expenditures. You know that your car will need a repair, your cell phone may get stolen, and you may fall ill.
I like to set up a savings account so I don't see that money, because if I see it, then I will spend it. So each paycheck, I take out a certain amount of money towards my bill for my car insurance at the end of the year, and it's automatically moved to the savings account.
So that your paycheck hits your account, and then automatically you have your bank account set to send from your checking account to your savings account, or just electronically off the top. You make your savings a fixed expense. It has to come straight out of your checking account. You're paying yourself first. When that's in place, it opens up a lot of freedom to then go do other investment accounts.
This approach will help you live a life with minimal financial stress and anxiety. It'll help you avoid financial troubles and pitfalls. As you build some savings, make sure to diversify your investments. Remember, never put all your eggs in one basket. Just don't. Because if that one basket should fall, well, you get the picture.
When you purchase a stock on the exchange, you're buying into a small piece of that company. So you're getting an interest in that company, and you're becoming an owner of that company.
And it entitles you to the stream of profits that company hopefully will make in the future. It has risk because the company may not make it. So the stock market is a way of funding business in America that carries with it an appropriate level of risk and reward.
The best way for somebody to invest in the stock market with a small amount is by purchasing an index fund or an ETF or a mutual fund, because they are getting broad exposure to many different companies instead of just buying one position.
What's all this talk of index funds and mutual funds? A mutual fund is a professionally managed investment portfolio that pulls money from all sorts of investors like you who are looking to diversify their investments. It's the easiest way to ensure you aren't putting all those eggs in one basket. Index funds or exchange-traded funds, ETFs, are similar except that they are managed to match the performance of a particular group of companies, say a group of tech companies or a group of consumer goods companies.
Instead of picking individual stocks, I want to own Apple and I want to own Nike, they might just buy an index that includes a whole basket of these companies together. There's all kinds of different indexes and therefore index funds out there. The most common might be the S&P 500, representing sort of 500 major publicly traded U.S. companies.
With diversification, you can take comfort in knowing that when the value of one asset is down, others will likely be up.
But they want to make sure that the purpose of the money they're putting in is longer-term money. The return of the stock market's been very good over time, but there's periods of time where it can be quite volatile. And so that's where one's financial literacy will hopefully lead to them understanding what instruments are good for short-term goals, what instruments are good for intermediate goals, and then longer term.
One powerful tool in your plan is compound interest. Albert Einstein once stated, "The most powerful force in the universe is compound interest." The best way to take advantage of it is to start saving when you're young and investing strategically after you have your real-world savings account ready.
Over the course of 20, 30 years of compounding, it's adding hundreds of thousands of dollars. I'm saying for regular middle-class families, the difference between starting to save at age 50 and starting to save at age 25 can be hundreds of thousands of dollars. And that's just simply the benefit of time and allowing them to
ready,
work
your plans
for a
ready,
period of
write
time.
down some of these
Even with all the noise
strategies.
and expansions of recent and distant past, diversified stock holdings have earned about a 7% real annual rate of return. Rate of return is
Also,
extremely important.
write down your questions
Asset earning
in your
3%
notebook.
annually will
Questions that
double
you
in
might have
value
for me
in
at the end
23
of the
years.
webinar. I'll try my best to answer
Asset
them.
earning 7%
All right.
will double in value every 10 years. Investing in the stock market offers opportunities for everyone.
It makes such a difference when you can really exploit the time value of money, when you put time on your side, the leverage they get on that contribution to themselves because of the time value of money is monumental. And there's calculators that people can play with to go see, and they never believe the results. Simple interest would just work like this. You have $100, you earn 5%, you now have 105. And then you're going to make another 5% on that 100. Now you have 110, next year 115, next year 120. So that 5% is simply being applied to your original $100. Compounding means that your $100 goes into 105 in the first year, but then 5% gets applied to 105. And let's say that was 111, and then it gets applied to that. So the numbers start to break apart from the original denominator of the money. And so that's why compounding carries with it just a real special force mathematically. I think that there is really no financial literacy when people don't understand time value of money.
Liabilities are debts you owe.
Write this down, guys.
The time value of money can also work against you. A lot of people get into financial trouble by constantly spending more than they earn. Credit is readily available. That's both good and bad. It's good because credit can enhance your ability to undertake attractive investments such as a college education or a home.
I fundamentally believe that there's a key difference between buying something with credit that is an asset versus consuming something with credit. Okay, when you go to
Pay attention, guys.
the place with your friend,
Very important that you pay attention to this one.
you don't still own half the pizza. It is really gone. Whereas when you buy a home, you are borrowing money, but you are purchasing an asset that retains some degree of value. And then assuming that the servicing of that debt, paying that person back with interest, is affordable, it enables you to buy a very expensive asset before you have to save for the whole amount. By being able to make a really sacrificial endeavor to save the down payment and take on an amount of debt, the service of which might even be less than they're paying in rent anyways, or maybe equal to it, then they're building equity. The other example has always been, we talked about student debt, where you're taking on debt, you're going to have to pay it off, but at least you're building an investment into a career, into a future, to education.
But borrowing can be bad. When you borrow to buy things that will soon be of little value, use student loans to go on spring break, or max out credit cards only to pay the minimum amount due. When you recklessly spend more than you earn, your financial anxiety will build as your wealth declines. You make large interest payments on items you've already consumed.
as a general rule, paying for your vacations and your surfboards and your clothes shopping and your nights out with your friends with credit, well, clearly the asset is gone. You have zero of asset, but you still have the debit. So all you're doing is making yourself poorer by doing that. The avoidance of credit card debt early on is probably one of the great blessings a young person can ever give themselves. It's very debilitating to have to unwind significant credit card debt when you're really trying to get ahead and move forward in your adult life.
It's going to make you a lot less financially secure because you're going to have stress and have to worry about your interest rates going up from not being able to pay off those cards every month.
Someone could get to a point where they're literally spending over $1,000 a month and they're not chipping away at the debt at all. And I think that is what really ends up happening is you get used to the idea. I have a fixed expense of just making a credit card payment. $700, $800 a month for a credit card payment. And that can be a very high percentage of one's income. It ultimately leads to that kind of exasperation of feeling like you're never getting ahead. You get a raise, but you don't get to save or invest any of the money because you're still getting out from being behind. The worst ramifications of excessive debt have always been emotional. They drain on people's joy. They add to their anxiety, but they take away hope. They take away from that feeling that you can move forward.
So income is the money you earn. Maximize those earning opportunities. Save to build up assets.
Write this down, guys. Write it down.
Put together a financial plan. Limit your expenses and liabilities to things that increase assets or your ability to earn an income.
Most people don't need an education to know how to buy more pizza or go out with their friends more. But it takes education and it takes sacrifice, character traits, if one's going to really learn the practice of saving, goal setting, budgeting, things of that nature.
I think the biggest thing with people not knowing about the financial market or not knowing about a plan or saving a budget, any of the things that we discussed today, is because they are afraid that they'll sound stupid or they don't know anything about it. So just don't talk about it at all. But I think that's the worst thing you could do. The more you talk about things, the better you understand them. The more you know, the more you can share.
Successful personal finance is about following sound principles and cultivating them as a way of life.
That's the key, guys. The more you know, the more you can share.
Even if you're earning
I know, and I'm sharing what I learned.
planning and commitment.
Hopefully you appreciate this webinar and you learn something from
Maintain
it.
it throughout your life. Your future self will thank you.
So how will your life be better? All right, guys. Break time. Hopefully you like the webinar so far. Write down your questions, guys. Write down your questions. Again, if you missed the section to take the challenge, you got time. A couple of minutes, giving you a couple of minutes to go and back and take the challenge. Because we're going deeper. We're going deeper. Deeper to the lion's den. You're gonna learn by doing. You're gonna learn how money works. You're gonna learn how credit works, investments. You're actually gonna see my strategies, the actual strategies that I use to keep more of my money, to invest more of my money, to build wealth, to repay my credit. All those strategies are the same ones that I've been using for years. And my clients and my students have been using too. Students from the Financial Literacy Group and students from the ICL Financial Fitness 720 Credit Repair Group. Sorry about the timer, guys. The timer is, I don't know what's going on with it. But I got some music for you guys.
Improve your prayer life with the Grace for Purpose prayer book, a comprehensive collection of beautiful prayers that will minister to your soul, to your family, and bless your home. Order your copy today and begin to enjoy a powerful, vibrant prayer life. You may have heard the saying, life is a roller coaster. It may sound a little cliche, but there is truth to this phrase. Life is made up of good times and hard times. We experience both its highs and lows.
Again, I don't own
As Christians,
the copyrights
we are not
to
immune
these
to the hardships
videos,
of
to
life.
this
In
music.
fact, many would argue that we face more hardships than non-Christians.
Just put them out there
After all, the Bible does say,
for the people that
many are the afflictions of the righteous. The Lord delivers him out of them all. Psalm 34, verse 19. Take note there how the Bible says many are the afflictions. Now, I'm telling you this not so that you would be discouraged, but rather so that you would be grounded in your perspective. Loving Jesus Christ, living for Jesus Christ, doesn't mean you'll have a life free from any problems. Equally, when you face challenges or pain, this doesn't mean the Lord loves you any less than someone else. You see, God doesn't promise us a life devoid of suffering, pain, problems, or difficult situations. As a matter of fact, He tells us the opposite. In John 16, verse 33, Jesus tells us that in the world we will have troubles, or tribulation. And in many other passages throughout Scripture, we are reminded by the apostles, as well as Jesus himself, that Christians will suffer, be persecuted, face many trials, and so on. They don't tell us this so that we could be miserable or feel anxious, but to remind us of our reality and to encourage us to stay strong in our faith. After Jesus warns us of the many troubles we are to face, in the same verse, he commands us to be of good cheer, for he has overcome the world. And so, I may not know what you're going through, but be of good cheer, because in Jesus, you are an overcomer. Things may be tough right now, but be of good cheer. Have faith in the Lord, and he will see you through. You may be in a dark place right now, but be of good cheer. Keep holding on to Jesus. There is light at the end of the tunnel. Not only does God want us to be of good cheer, but he also wants us to turn to him in prayer during difficult times. In fact, tough times can motivate us or prompt us to pursue God through prayer more passionately and desperately. When we are in any kind of trouble, we tend to become aware of how weak and limited we are on our own. We feel helpless. We realize how much we need the Lord to intervene. When you're in a difficult place, you will find that you are desperate for God's presence so that you can draw from his strength. On the other hand, we can sometimes be so weighed down by our burdens and problems that we don't have the energy or motivation to approach the Lord in prayer. But that is just Satan trying to do all that he possibly can to keep us miserable and without hope. He doesn't want us to see God, and he doesn't want God to help us out of our dire situation. Don't be deceived by him. When hardships come your way, go to the one who can rescue you. Go back to your first love. Seek him through prayer. James 5:13 gives us the best advice. Here, the Apostle James gives this piece of advice. Is anyone among you suffering? Then he must pray. The Bible is filled with examples of God's people praying through very difficult times in their lives. Hezekiah is one example. Isaiah prophesied that Hezekiah was going to die soon. He even asked him to prepare for his imminent death. Can you imagine how Hezekiah felt at that moment? Being told by a prophet that he was about to die? If he were to tear his clothes and put ashes on his head, nobody could even blame him. But what did he do instead? Isaiah 38 verse 2 says that Hezekiah turned his face toward the wall and prayed to the Lord. You know what? The Lord heard Hezekiah's prayer. The Lord saw his tears and extended his life by another 15 years. Another similar example is Hannah, a woman who was barren. She desperately longed for a son, to the point where she would weep continually and wouldn't eat for a long time. Even her husband noticed it and was very concerned for her. One day, in the bitterness of her soul, she went to the temple and prayed to the Lord, weeping in anguish. She brought her request to the Lord, pouring her heart out to him and asking him to grant her a male child, vowing that she would dedicate his whole life to serving the Lord. God heard her, too, and granted her petition. A son named Samuel, who became one of the greatest prophets. The apostles had their fair share of sufferings and hardships, too. In Acts 16, Paul and Silas were thrown into prison for preaching about Jesus. Guess what they did? When troubles come our way, God shouldn't be our last resort, but our first choice in all situations. And all those negative feelings and thoughts that we have when we are going through rough patches, prayer helps to change them too. Paul advises us in Philippians 4, verse 6 to 7 to be anxious for nothing, but in everything by prayer and supplication with thanksgiving. Let your requests be made known to God, and the peace of God, which surpasses all understanding, will guard your hearts and minds through Christ Jesus. The peace of God is above our understanding. We can rest assured knowing that whatever burdens, hardships, problems, or troubles we face, we can lay them at the foot of the cross. Lay them all down at Jesus' feet and watch all your worries begin to fade away and be replaced by his incredible peace.
So there you have it, guys. Break time is over. Now, here are the following 7 milestones you are going to learn in this seminar/webinar. Milestone number 1: how to get a personal financial education before you start making decisions about your money, especially those that impact your family and future in major ways. It's important to have a financial education. I can't stress it enough, guys. It's very important to have a financial education. Milestone number 2: how to get the proper protection. Why? Because financial hardship after the loss of a spouse or a business partner can be hard to recover from. To protect your income for all those who depend on you. Milestone number 3: how to get an emergency fund to prepare for life as it happens. It's important that you set up an emergency fund. It's a designated stash of cash at your fingertips to help you recover from unforeseen expenses. The key is to have at least $3,000 that can last you, for about 6 months up to you get back on your feet. If you can keep even more, even better. But most people they don't even keep at least $1,000 of cash in their fingertips. It's crazy. Even with two jobs, they still cannot save emergency money just in case in an emergency. And in this webinar, you're gonna learn some strategies on how you could do it. Okay, so let's continue. Number 4, how to get debt management advice. For many, it is the greatest obstacle to a sound financial future and financial independence. Debt is a sweeping crisis perpetuated by a society of people led astray by the instant gratification desire of our generation. Milestone number 5, how to get a cash flow. After you have established, again, these are steps. You cannot skip start from step 1 and then skip to step 5. You have to do it step by step by step by step. And you'll see later as I continue to go through the webinar, you're gonna see, how everything, is all step by step by step. You cannot skip, because if you skip, you lose. All right. So how to get cash flow after you have established a financial protection and an emergency fund and a debt strategy, you're in the position to focus on your cash flow, which can help you eliminate debt and grow savings much quicker. Now, when I talk about cash flow, I'm not talking about cash flow on your job. I'm talking about something that, can I explain it? Something that you're good at, that you can make money from that something that you're good at. You understand what I'm talking about? Hopefully you do. Milestone number 6, how to build your wealth. For many who have saved little to date, growing wealth may seem like pie in the sky, but it should be a commitment to find out what your retirement numbers are and how much income you want to live on, and then set a goal and strategy to get there. Milestone number 7, how to protect wealth. Think it will be too expensive or time consuming is not having an estate plan in place. It's critical to protecting your wealth, so your assets end up in the hands of your loved ones, not in the control of the court system. Now, parents, if you have teenagers, it's important that you and your teens watch this entire presentation at the comfort of your home. Okay? Dreamers, a dime a dozen. Visionaries, a time tested. Again and again and again until they fulfill their purpose in their lives. Hopefully you see the screen, guys. Again, dreamers a dime a dozens, visionaries are time tested, again and again until they fulfill their purpose in their lives. Parents, it's very important that you show this presentation to your teenagers that are about to graduate from high school, or to your kids that are about to go to high school, or to the teenagers that are about to graduate from high school and go to college. All right? So, let's get started. For everyone that graduated this year, 2022, congratulations on the first important chapter and many more to come in life. Again, guys, this is something that I did last year, but it still pertains to all the graduates of 2023, of 2024, and so on and so on and so on. You see, graduating from junior high school, and college are just three of four big education fulfillment goals in your life. Guys, I'm gonna go fast through this because I don't want to waste my time on this when you can see this right through your cell phone because you downloaded the whole entire webinar on your cell phone with the QR code that I gave you guys in the beginning of the webinar. However, some teens and adults can't afford college and settle for a job first, which stands for working in their employer's time. And at the end, still they are still just obviously broke on a job that they don't even want to be in. The J, just, the O, obviously, the B, broke. What does it spell? Job, just obviously broke, that they don't even want to be in. So, some have the privilege to go to college and get a great career, and some just can't afford to go to college and settle for less, not more. Yes, those accomplishments are great, but as parents, some of us really were taught by things we see, the books we read, the lessons we learn. The things we learn with the teachers that just follow a school student's curriculum that just is created to not challenge our kids to become visionaries, just dreamers and followers. Why do we do this? Because as parents, that's how we were wired in school, on TV series, movies, books, books read, and so on. That's what the teachers taught you and your parents taught you. So you do the same, not knowing that the school curriculum has to change. And your parents did not know any better than what you are learning right now. It's not our teachers, it's not the schools, it's not the principal. It's basically the school system and the school curriculum that has to change in order for our kids can be visionaries, not dreamers. Don't you think if all you hear about is money that you need to fulfill to buy the things that you need in your life? Don't you think that's a topic that's very important that the kids and the teens and adults have to learn in the schools? but they not. Why is that? Because they say it's very expensive to learn the foundations of financial literacy in the schools. As hardworking parents, do you believe that nonsense? I don't. I did went to school. I did went to college. But graduating from high school, graduating from college, that's not enough. Why? Because in the schools, teachers teach the kids about American history, about mathematics, about science, about literature, but not about the most important and most ignored curriculum in any educational institute that these kids and teenagers, also adults, need to survive in this world that we are living in right now at this moment. The fourth education that I am trying to get in people's mindset, in your mindset right now, at this moment, is financial literacy. How money really works, how the banking system really works, how the credit system really works, how to learn about the enrons of money, 21st century future investments, how the tax system works, how to establish your own monetization business early. The fourth education chapter is financial literacy. What you're going to learn is how the fourth wealth building incomes are established, the history and importance of the three E's: the environmental, the economy, and energy, now and towards the future, and much more. When the kids and teens and adults learn these 12 foundations, that's when our kids and teenagers that just graduated from junior high school, and college will need them, for they can really fulfill their purpose in their lives. As parents, as you as a parent, we need to be mentors and supportive parents to our kids and teens in whatever they want to be. We need to learn what we were never taught in schools and then pass them on to our kids and teens and teach them not to be only dreamers, jobbers, or followers, but to be visionaries, for they can leave a legacy for their future families that would not have to struggle in this world like they do. You see, dreamers are dimes a dozens, visionaries are time tested, and more focused on what they want to do in their life, not what they want to be. They just have to find their why. When you find what you want to be, then the rest will be easy for you to succeed in no matter what you want to do in your life. So don't become dreamers, become visionaries. Visionaries leave legacies, dreamers just leave dreams. Most of the times, they do not fulfill their actual dreams in their lives. In reality, education is not going to fulfill your kids' and teens' visions and dreams. It's basically a simple goal for you to fulfill, which is a good education. A 1/4 times good education. Complete completed feelings that you're never going to forget in your life. Now that you got the education that you needed, what will be the next chapter, the next step for you to start the process to find your purpose in your life. What will you do next? So I need to know, are you going to be a dreamer or a visionary? That's up to you to figure it out. So guys, this question is for you. Everybody that's on the webinar, write this down. Are you a dreamer or a visionary? What are you want to be 10 years from 5 years from now actually? A dreamer or a visionary? Which one? I'm working on being a visionary because dreamers are dying of dozens. As you can see, a second education is what you need, which is a financial education, which is not taught in schools the right way. When you learn about money the right way, credit the right way, financing the right way, investments the right way, then you realize that you was taught wrong in school when it comes on the subject of financing. One thing they didn't teach you is how money works and how these financial tools really works. When you get the opportunity to learn how these 12 financial tools really work, then you will be more smart about your money, your credit, your finances, your lifestyle, your career, your job, and the future legacy that you're going to leave for your kids in your life. So in other words, people whose goals are to have a lot of money live their dreams. Some do, some don't. Some just are comfortable where they are. Another question. Are you comfortable where you are right now at this moment? This question is for everybody on this webinar. Are you comfortable on where you are at this moment? The key to fulfill your purpose in your life is to not be comfortable in any job, in anything that you do, because things change in this world, whether you like it or not. As you can see, having a good education is important, but having a purpose is even more important in real life. Look at these rich people who, for example, actors, singers, rappers, athletes, some of them did not even finish high school or college. Do you think their lives are complete? That's a question, guys. Do you think their lives are complete? Imagine if they lost all their millions of dollars and now they don't have any education to back them up and pick themselves back up. What will they do? Do you think they regret not completing their high school education or getting their college degree? Another question, guys. Yes, they do. They think about it all the time. But most of them are so busy in their careers that they don't have time to fulfill the education and purpose in their lives. Basically, some of them had God-given talent. Some of them knew what they wanted to be in their lives. They knew their purpose they challenged themselves. They took action to become actors, singers, rappers in their lives. I'm pretty sure it wasn't easy, but they focused on what they wanted to be in their lives and what they wanted to do, but some will never accomplish and continue to accomplish in their lives with no education at all. What they learn is how to be street smart, how to learn the real value of money, how to hustle for that money so they could be successful in their lives. Yes, some got educated, but most of them did not. Those who did not get a good education, yes, they got rich, but most don't know how to manage their money and go broke 10 to 20 years from now. That's a fact. Some read books about smart money management to protect their wealth so they can get good smart money education that a high school or college don't teach their students on. The most important subject, which is financial literacy. They did learn how money works and make lots of money day by day, month by month, year by year. That's how they became rich. They use their hustle, they use their talent to make money and fulfill their dreams. Some go further and became visionaries. Some become dreamers, but their goal is to become visionary for their kids don't have to suffer in the near future like they did before they were rich. So the question is, so that's why I say that dreamers are dime a dozens and visionaries are not many because we as kids and teens and adults are not wired to become visionaries. We were wired to become dreamers and followers. It takes time, effort, focus, dedication, discipline, and a lot of trial and error to become a visionary. But the hard work will pay off in the future. You don't have to be rich to become a visionary. You just have to get a better financial education that's going to help you on the journey to become one. When you get a personal financial smart money education, it's going to change your mindset, set on everything that you have learned throughout the early days that you were in school. So, again, congratulations to all graduates of 2023. Again, this was last year that I did this presentation. I did that in the new year. No matter if you were in public school, junior high school, or college, that's a big step in life. Now, what you going to do next to make it better? When you finish school, the education never ends. It's infinite. You can learn as much as you can, but the most important thing to learn is financial literacy because financial literacy is what's going to teach you how to protect your money, get more money, fulfill your dreams, become a visionary, and leave a legacy for your kids in their future life. So I leave you with this quote: financial freedom is a definite purpose in everyone's life. It's something that you must create for yourself, but not by yourself. No one else can select or make your decision for you. Therefore, your definite purpose will not create itself. Passion, commitment, discipline is something that is the factor that determines your definite decision. So once you make a decision, God and the entire universe conspires to make it happen for you. You just have to take action and think of a definite purpose of what you want to do in your life and do it if you believe you can do it. You do not have to wait till you're 16 years old to find your purpose. Your purpose is now. There's always something that you want to do in your life. You just have to find it, be good at it, and make it happen no matter what obstacle you run into in your life. Identify individuals who share your goals and connect with them in a group chat or meet once a week. So congratulations on the first important chapter and many more to come in your life. Year 2023. That's the year we are now. Again, I did this last year. Now, all you have to do is learn these 12 personal financial foundations that you need to really learn how to find your final purpose in your life. If you need help on finding your purpose in your life, go to icrfitness.com. Go there. Again, it always seems impossible until you discover your purpose in your life. You still got time to register for our August 22 financial literacy classes ages 13 and up. Again, we in 2023, the classes are ongoing, so they keep on going and going and going every year. So it's the same class every year with different things. Right? So call to register for our financial literacy how money works masterclass that you did not learn in school. Call the number 203-805-7055 or go to the website and you can subscribe to my website and I'll show you where else to go so you can register for the classes. But basically at the end of the webinar, you're going to see where to go also. What I want you to do is watch this video.
What is financial education? It's not get a job, work hard, save money, and invest in all diversified portfolio stocks, bonds, mutual funds, and ETFs. That's not it. The financial industry is two things: debt and taxes. Debt and taxes. And we still tell kids to go to school and get a job, work hard, save money, and get out of debt. Now, who tells them to do that? That's the most ridiculous thing there is.
The book starts and says line number one, save money will make you rich.
Yeah, never will. You know that all the time. Yeah. Because they can print it. Why would you save it and why would you work for it if they can print it as faster than you can work for it? And number two, if you drop the interest rates on it. That's what has zero interest rate policy. So the Japanese are the biggest savers in the world. And I'm Japanese, fourth generation. But not too bright. Why do you keep saving when they're printing it? You know, and when I'm in Japan, that's what I mean by fear. They're so afraid because there's a Japanese culture. But the people was told.
Very conformist.
Very conformist. So they do as they're told. And then they just save money. And their government, Scott Abe is just printing trillions of it and buying ETFs with it. And they don't know what to do. They're afraid they might make a mistake. They're good little students in school. Go to school, get a job, don't make mistakes. So what happens to the average person in a financial crash, they don't know what to do. And right now, as you know, for the middle class of the world, we're in a crash. You know, the purchasing power of the yen, the euro, the rupee, all going down. People are working harder and harder and harder. And the central banks of the world are printing more money.
when you get this
someone's
message,
listening to us that's stuck in that corner of that trap, and they hear it's their fear that ultimately is keeping them back. That's a hard thing to hear about. But you're going to give them the information about what they can do to get out of that fear.
Well, every time I do a lot of speaking to the masses out there, Lehman doesn't have ideas because they're gone, but they go, what, it's so risky, what you're saying is risky. And I said, what I do isn't risky for me, but it's risky for you. And when somebody says, what is risk, it's almost a mirror. You know what I mean? For me to fly in Vietnam, that was high risk. But the higher the risk, the more you have to study. You know that, and I know that. So if you're not going to study, if you're not going to practice all of that, then you should do what Wall Street tells you to do. Buy 401ks, mutual funds, ETFs, and all that. But that's where they're fake assets. Because until they make Wall Street or the city of London rich, just watch where the cash is flowing. Follow the money. The reason the rich don't work for money is number one, expense tax. So there's three kinds of income: earned, portfolio, and passive. So earned income is if I get a job, that's earned income. If I'm a doctor or a programmer, that's earned income. Since I'm working for them. If I buy, let's say, Apple for $10 and I sell it for $20, that's portfolio income, capital gain. But passive income, which is cash flow, is never taxed. So it's not, so if these guys are screaming right now in America, tax the rich, I said, good luck. Because most of the guys complaining, they don't know there's three kinds of income. And the rich don't have jobs anyway. They have assets. And so the average schmuck out there, poor guy, the kids in school, they don't learn this. So that's why in fake, as we were talking about it, there's a newspaper article about Jared Kushner, and he explains how the Trumps and the Kushners don't pay taxes, they make millions of dollars. And the reporter couldn't understand him, because they're not, our schools have never teach you that three types of income.
And they judged him and say they're wrong and it's cheating. And we see it over and over again. Amazon not paying taxes. What do you say to people when they come up and say, Robert, it's not fair. It's not fair they're not paying taxes.
Well, there's always three sides to a coin, heads, tails, and the edge. So which side of the coin are you on? On my side, it's fair. But this is the difference. Everybody can do the same thing I do. The tax laws are for everybody. We don't say, well, the tax laws are only for the rich. No. The tax laws are for everybody to use if you have the right financial education. And the reason I'm an advocate of financial education, without that education, you have to pay taxes. See, very few people will buy what I do, make $1 million and pay zero tax. That takes, and my rich dad taught me that playing Monopoly, that's how it started, 4 greenhouses, 1 red hotel. Or the McDonald's one, I read about it, McDonald's Ray Kroc. McDonald's is in the real estate business, so they sell hamburgers, but they buy real estate, so they pay no taxes. This guy Bezos, like $16 billion. How much tax did he pay on that $16 billion? Zero.
And that's all legal. Anyone can do it.
Everybody can do it.
Most people lack the education. So Jared learned about money. He was watching his father, or watching these people invest in real estate. That said, wow. Not only do you get to make money, you get to keep money. That's a big problem. A lot of people don't understand. They think, look how much money I made, but how much did you keep? Because that can happen. And so you always say this is the law. The law is true for every citizen. You can do it, but most people just don't do it. Sometimes, like you said, they don't have the education. You need to have a plan if you're going to go do risky things.
Well, it's not risky. I mean, to me, what's risky is having a job and paying taxes and saving money because they're printing it. That's the worst thing of all. That's why there's fake money and fake teachers. The teachers will never, they don't know it. And fake assets because Wall Street or the City of London or Lehman Brothers or Goldman, I'm not telling you this. How are there billionaire bankers today? Aren't they supposed to be watching your money?
You said in here also, the greatest asset you have is your mind. What does that mean?
If you really want to be rich, take a class on real estate. Once you understand real estate is based on debt, learn how to use debt as money. Once you learn how to use debt as money, you can never $300 million tax-free to buy real estate that the idiots have lost. I hate this thing that they were idiots because the prices were so high. Why would you buy it at the top of the market? Don't you know it's going to crash? Yeah, no. This is the subprime was reverence market, MBSs and all that stuff. And driven the price of real estate so high that the rest of us is just waiting. And then the whole thing came crashing down. All this real estate is now available, and they needed, the Fed and those guys in the Treasury needed guys like us to go in there. So Wall Street gave us hundreds of millions of dollars to mop up all that real estate these guys have lost. Now, it's fair because everybody could do it. So when I ask the average guy, I say, why don't you use debt? They can't get a loan. Because their scores, the FICO scores that we have up here are so bad. So that's what's going on in the world today. It's fake money, fake teachers, fake guests. The school teachers will never tell you that because they don't know it. My poor dad never knew that. And he thinks they think the rich are crooks. The rich just play by different laws. The rules are the same, but you have to do what everyone wants you to do. Never say, I can't afford it. Ask yourself, how can I? The reason I have so much money is because I don't say I can't do it. It's how can I do it? And I just go do it. I make a lot of mistakes, but that's how I learn. How can I? It's just a matter of personal willpower, spiritual. If they can do it, I can do it. How can I?
And I can use you once that word become flesh.
Yep.
So there you have it, guys. That was the presentation of dreamers, a dime a dozen, visionaries, a time tested again and again and again until they fulfill their purpose in their lives. Again, I'm gonna go deeper. So stay tuned. So the parents, again, if you missed this, you have this information on your cell phones. If you scan the QR code at the beginning of the webinar, you have this whole entire webinar on your cell phone. So you can watch it anytime. Just press play and you can watch it anytime. Let's continue. You can also watch it on this video, which is the one that I did earlier. So at the end of the webinar, I am going to provide you with the best and proven personal financial well-being that you have never experienced. I am going to show you how to optimize your personal financial position in your life. And the Financial Literacy Group are on a mission to help Americans close its wealth gap with the best proven financial solutions. This seminar/webinar can and will equalize the financial playing field between a middle-class American and their financial institutions. I and the Financial Literacy Group educators are going to teach teens and adults who live on Main Street how to manage their finances with our simple Learn by Doing Financial Smart Money Education Masterclasses. We are focusing on one individual, one family, one small business owner at a time. Unfortunately, time is running out. Days, months, and years are ending quicker. Goods and services we used to pay less are going up and up. There are over 5 billion people in the world who don't know how money really works. That's crazy, which makes them easy targets for anyone who does. Once you read the book, take our How Money Works masterclasses, and financial literacy courses, there will be one less sucker in the world. But that sucker won't definitely won't be you. One group life change at a time. That's how we do this. But we are now looking for new students to try our new updated financial literacy how money works course as a group or at the comfort of your home. So the question is, are you ready to flourish and optimize your personal finances, well-being, and your overall lifestyle? Are you ready? Are you ready to find out what day, month, and year can be you can be debt free? Watch this testimony video on people who took action to change their mindset, to start the process to get out of debt while building future wealth now, not later.
I remember when we first heard about the debt to wealth system. I really wasn't convinced. In fact, I was totally skeptical, thinking this is just another get out of debt scheme.
I thought, all my debts paid off in 8 years? These people are crazy.
Pay all my debts off in 6.4 years? Not a chance.
I put in my debt totals, and it said I could have it all paid off in 9.3 years and save over $184,000 in interest alone.
I set an appointment with one of their specialists, and we have a Zoom meeting.
The representative offered us a free financial analysis. And I gave her our number. She didn't ask for any social security or any banking information or nothing. I thought, okay, maybe this is legit.
Then I saw the platform. It was really cool. We put in all our debt information, all the details, what we owed, the minimum payment, what was due, the interest rate, everything.
They created an action plan. They told me exactly what to do. The best part of it is that it didn't change my current budget. I didn't have to come up with more money to make it happen. And it told me exactly what to do every month so I could pay my debts faster.
It told me exactly what to pay on the exact date. I just followed the instructions. It was so easy. And I checked the platform once a week now.
What I like about this is it showed me at the top of the screen that how much I have already saved in interest.
In the beginning, I thought this was a bi-weekly plan. Paying a little extra here or there, or some kind of refinance. But now it really wasn't anything like that.
I was shocked to find out I didn't have to change my spending habits at all. My wife and I had our gym memberships, we went out to dinner, and the occasional Starbucks run.
Bad credit isn't even an issue because they don't even do a credit check. And the longer the program runs, the better my credit score gets. I like that.
I'm halfway done and I'm right on track. Just 3.4 years to go.
I will be debt free in April 12, 2023. Yay! I'm going to celebrate.
It's just math. No gimmicks.
It's like a GPS system, always recalculating to get us out of debt as quick as possible.
I had to get another car about 7 months ago, and I put the new loan into our system. Everything started recalculating in real time. My whole action plan just updated.
It's the best decision I've ever made. Honestly, I'd be lost without it.
It's the best thing I've ever seen. It's incredible.
There you have it, guys. Over 70,000 people have this Money Max account software. and I'm one of them. And you'll see when I'm gonna be debt free. Break time.
Improve your prayer life with the Grace for Purpose Prayer Book, a comprehensive collection of beautiful prayers that will minister to your soul, to your family, and bless your home. Order your copy today and begin to enjoy a powerful, vibrant prayer life. You may have heard the saying, life is a roller coaster. It may sound a little cliche, but there is truth to this phrase. Life is made up of good times and hard times. We experience both its highs and lows. As Christians, we are not immune to the hardships of life. And in fact, many would argue that we face more hardships than non-Christians.
Guys, you can listen to this on your time. I'm just trying to speed up the webinar.
Delivers him out of all. Psalm 34,
Again,
verse
if
19.
you have any questions so far,
How the Bible says,
make sure you leave it on the private chat section on my Restream platform.
You would be discouraged,
On
but
Facebook,
rather so
leave a
that you
comment,
be grounded in your
or in the chat
perspective.
section.
Loving
You can leave your
Jesus
questions there.
living like
Awesome.
Jesus Christ.
YouTube, the same. Twitter, the same. Make sure you subscribe to my website.
That doesn't mean the Lord loves you any
Make
less
sure
than
you
someone
subscribe
else.
to my YouTube
You see,
platform.
God doesn't promise us a life devoid of suffering,
Looking for a lot of subscribers.
problems, or difficult
Just
situations.
recently started my YouTube page and I'm trying to get subscribers.
He tells us the opposite. In
And
John
I will
16,
appreciate
verse
that
33,
so much.
Jesus tells us that in the world we will have
One
trouble,
subscription
tribulation.
for Learn by Doing webinar.
You're reminded by the
And
promise.
basically, we're going to learn a lot of things.
Christians will
We're not done yet,
be persecuted,
but let's continue.
trials, and so on. They don't tell us that.
So, at the end of this webinar, would you like to set up an appointment with me so I can start creating your free personal debt freedom report and personal action plan where you can instantly know what day, what month, what year you can be debt free? That's a question for you guys. Leave it on the private chat. Let me know. As you can see on the screen, there's a QR code that says book me. So if you want to make an appointment with me there, scan that QR code and just pick a date and a time. You know, I got 15-minute meetings, 30 minutes, and 60 minutes. Take your pick. Let's continue. So, another question. Are you ready to find out what can be your retirement number before you are 70 years old? I put 70, because that's mostly the year that people retire. On the video it has 67, but it's fine. So let's continue. Take a look at this video, then find out your actual retirement number. So, my retirement plan process. Would you like to know how much money you need to keep to retire at $1 million to $2 million or $3 million by the time you are 70 years old? Yes or no? Watch this video so you can see.
Here's how much you'll need to start saving.
It's all about timing, guys.
$1, $2, or $3 million broken down by age group. First, let's go over how they got the numbers. The math assumes you're starting with no money in savings, that your investments will earn a 6% annual returns, and that you plan to retire at the age of 67. Now let's dive into the figures. Here's how to get to $1 million for retirement.
If you start at 20 years old, you need to save just over $300 a month to retire with millions. If you wait until you're 30, that number almost doubles to over $600 to get to your end goal. Starting at 40 means you'll need to save more than $1,200 a month to get to 1 million. At 50, your total jumps to a whopping $3,000 a month every month until you retire in 17 years. Now, if you want to save $2 million for retirement, the numbers are much bigger but still doable. At 20 years old, you need to save over $600 a month to hit your goal and retire at 67. At 30, you need to save more than $1,200 to get your $2 million in savings. And if you're 40 with no savings, you would need to save almost $2,500 a month to get to your goal of $2 million for retirement. Even if you're 50, you can still get there, but it will take $5,662 a month directly into savings until you retire. If you want not one, not two, but $3 million for retirement, you'll need to get very serious about saving cash. A 20-year-old who wants to retire with $3 million would need to save almost $1,000 every month. A 30-year-old with no savings would need to put away more than $1,800 a month to get to $3 million before they retire. A 40-year-old just starting out would need to save more than $3,500 to hit their goal by the age of 67. At 50, that number goes all the way up to nearly $8,500 a month for 17 years to get to $3 million. As you can see, investing earlier lets you take advantage of the power of compound interest, which means that not only will you earn returns on the money you invest, but you'll also get returns on your returns. The longer you wait, the more you'll have to pay. Do yourself a favor and start saving early.
So there you have it, guys. And I'm gonna show you
Invest in you. Ready, set, grow. CNBC and Acorn.
how you can do this, how the calculator works. Hopefully it goes through. Hopefully you can see this. This is a very, very powerful platform. Let's say you are 30 years old. The average person on this webinar is 30 years old. Let's say they're 30 years old. Actually, let's go a little bit less. Let's go 25. Let's go 25 years old. And they want to retire at 70 years. Right? Calculate. And they want to contribute, let's say, let's say 25. Let's say $100. Let's say $100 they're gonna invest $100 on something that's gonna give them an interest of 8%. Calculate. So again, by the age they 70 years old, in 45 years, a monthly investment of $100 will grow to $527,453.99. Let's say they want to go further. They want to put $200. Same investment, another $100, $200. By the age of 70, which is 45 years later, a monthly investment of $200 will grow to $1,054,907.98 at 8% interest rate. See? So the younger you are, the more money you could, make. Versus the older you are, the less money you can make. because it's all about time and compound interest. Okay? So, again, at the beginning of this webinar, you scan the QR code to get the entire webinar on your cell phone. You can go to this section on the calculator and do your own numbers. And you're going to be amazed of what you're going to see. Right? And when you get those numbers, make sure you write them down and try to look for an investment, a solid investment that you could put $200 at 8% or 9% or 10%. All right? So if I put 10% here instead of 8, it will go up. It will go up. See? It will go up to $2 million. All right? So do your numbers, guys. Do your numbers. It's important that you do. Okay? Let's continue. So that's plan 2. Same plan that I use. That's how you do your numbers. You find your actual retirement money, how much money you need to invest on to make $1 million or 2 million. Now I'm going to show you the same secret strategies and steps I and many others learned, and you will need for you to optimize your personal finances and well-being and awesome lifestyle, new lifestyle, like many others are doing right now after they start to take these steps and manifest them in their lifestyle. In order to build courage and be fearless on what you really want to be in your life, it takes passion, commitment, discipline, and time to take action on what you want to do or accomplish in your life. So to start to manifest your goals in your life, you need to focus on these 4 goals: physical goals, personal goals, professional goals, and last and most important, your actual purpose and action plan to complete the other 3 goals. In order for you to find your actual purpose in your life, all 3 goals have to be completed. If you miss one, you will not find your true purpose in your overall new lifestyle. So, starting right now. Starting right now, I'm going to try my utmost best to code your mindset on living with gratitude, not regret. You see, the more you regret something, the more you continue not to think of what your actual why is. Now, the more gratitude it's still in your mind, your heart, your soul, you start to focus on and thinking on the actual purpose why you are in this world. Now let's start by exposing your why. To find out your actual final purpose in your life, you need to have physical, personal, professional, spiritual goals in life that can guide you on finding your final purpose in your life. Watch this video, what Steve has to say.
Ain't no elevator to the top. You got to take the stairs. The elevator don't
I don't owe the copyrights again, guys. It's just not a motivational video for you guys to watch and enjoy. Everything he says, it's true.
You're the captain, you're the master, you're the foreman, you're the general, you're the head. Don't give control of this to nobody. Get off of Instagram, Snap. Get off all these blogs and get into something that can really move your life forward. Listen, getting successful, it's not a magic trick. You can decide to be rich. It's highly doable. But you first have to think. The difference between successful people and non-successful people is here. I'm no better than none of y'all. If you want to, you have to change this. This has to change. Listen to me. It's not what makes it hard. It's your lack of belief that it can happen for you. The fact of it is, though, it's very doable. See, but you got to change, though. If you keep doing what you've been doing, you're going to keep getting what you've been getting. So if you're at a place in your life and you ain't happy with it, you have to change some things. But you have to make a conscientious decision that you're going to change. And it's not dependent on anybody else. It don't matter what your mama think. It don't matter what your co-workers think. It don't matter what your siblings think. It don't matter what your children think. It don't matter. They have nothing to do with it. This decision is yours and yours alone.
Yes, it is.
You get to decide if I'm going to be rich, poor, mediocre, plentiful, happy, sad. You have a decision to make. It's really not important what the majority of people that are blogging are saying. As a matter of fact, bloggers are not relevant people. They're not shakers and movers, and they're not decision makers, and they're not power brokers. So when you spend so much time in the blog world, the Instagram world, the chat world, all of this, you're wasting valuable time. If I was young, and I had what you have, and you're the brightest group of young people that have come along in a long time, millennials are absolutely brilliant because you all have technology. I had no technology going, nothing. You couldn't download a book. You had to go to the library, go to the card catalog, pull it open, find the book, find the number, go get on the elevator, go to the row, find the number book, get the book, and hope somebody ain't told a page out that you want to read. That's what it used to be. When my mom and them finally got the money together to help us educate ourselves, they bought an encyclopedia set, Britannica, Funkin' Wagon, and everything you wanted to know was in that encyclopedia, and that's all you could know. If you want to look up something about elephant, and they had 2 pages on elephants, that was what y'all knew about an elephant. Y'all got Google. You can Google anything. You all have stuff at your
Again, I don't own the copyright of this video. Just a message.
With your parents and your grandparents' work ethic, you could be rich. You could be rich, man. But you cannot erase the work ethic part. There is no getting around. Ain't no elevator to the top. You got to take the stairs. The elevator don't go to the top, man. Not in the world of success. You gotta take the stairs. Y'all gotta start getting gritty, man. I hate it when I see young people wasting their time, wasting all this technology got. Just bull. just sitting around in this world that's been created for you, that everything is instant. I was arguing with my son the other day. We're having a debate. I thought, man, I'm finally sitting with one of my sons having a healthy debate. I told him that from Cleveland to Nashville was about 540 miles, something like that. He Googles while we're talking. He said, no, Dad, you're wrong. It's 526 miles. I said 540. It's amazing, man, how you rely on technology, and it's a help to you. But young people, you got to get ready, man. You got to develop some dog in you. You got to understand that success, you can't Google success. Go Google it. You can't Google it, man. I got something else for you. Because I've lived so long, and I've been exposed to so many things. I've seen stuff hopefully you'll never see. And I've seen some things I hope one day you do see. But go Google exposure. It ain't gonna take you nowhere. I've been around the world, man, because I've traveled. But I traveled it because I made myself uncomfortable. I have a life of convenience now. But in order to get the life of convenience, you gotta have a very uncomfortable life. You got to get comfortable being uncomfortable. Stop trying to do everything the short way. Stop trying to figure out the easy way, because the ain't gonna happen. I got news for you, man. It's not happening, young people. You got to get messed up sometimes. You got to get dirty. You got to get your feelings hurt. You got to get disappointed. You got to get told no. You gonna ask somebody for some money. He gonna tell you no. But at least then, when I see somebody try, and I tell them no, I try to at least give them something else. See, I'm not going to hand you a fish sandwich. I'll teach you how to fish. But I'm not giving you the fish sandwich. You can forget that. Once you get this, y'all, you can change everything. Do you understand? Negativity, you can protect yourself from negativity. And that's what stops most people, negative thoughts. You can coat your mind from negativity. It's a real simple exercise to do. I do it every morning before I walk out the door. So I walk out as a positive person. You know, I get tired sometimes. That's different from being negative, because I get mentally drained from my job at times. But to coat your mind from negativity, the way you can put a coating around your mind is with one simple thing: gratitude. Gratitude erases negativity. I'm going to show you how this works. If you wake up in the morning and you start having negative thoughts, man, this ain't my day. I woke up on the wrong side of the bed. I'm tripping, I just don't feel myself. Every time you feel, in the middle of the day, if you feel yourself doing that, stop. Just stop for a second. And start going over in your mind everything you have to be grateful for. Not everything you want. Everything you already have. Because what you have is substantial. You just haven't gone over the list and taken inventory in a long time. But the fact that you can walk, that's a blessing. The fact that you woke up, that's another blessing. The fact that you can see, think, reason, that's another blessing. The fact that you can go somewhere and get yourself something to eat, that's another blessing. The fact that you can go and turn the key and call someplace home, that's another blessing. The ability to dream is a blessing. The fact that you have an opportunity to get it right is another blessing. And I'm just talking to you, I don't even know you. I could give you 50 things you ought to be grateful for right now. I don't even know you. Start coating your mind with gratitude. It'll change everything for you.
That's Steve's Harvey, guys. Strong video. Motivational video, guys. So what are you grateful for? That's the question. What are you grateful for? Leave a comment. What are you grateful for? On the private chat section on my Restream platform, answer this question. What are you grateful for? Do anyone know what are the four key components to fulfill your goals? That's another question. Leave an answer on the comment section and on the private chat on my Restream platform or anywhere that you're watching this webinar. Do anyone know what are the four key components to fulfill your goals? Let's see. Four key performance indicator goals that can help you find your actual why and final purpose in your life. What I did, I have made it as simple as it can be. Make sure that you have a pen and a notebook for you to write them down. It's important that you do. Make it a habit to be grateful for what you already have and help others that would like to have the same things you have. When you start to be grateful to yourself, then you will start to focus more on what you want to accomplish in your life and help those that can help themselves. That's what I'm trying to do here, guys. As you're going through this webinar with me, as you're watching and learning and doing what I have learned, this is priceless, guys. I can actually charge for this webinar because it has a lot of secrets and strategies and tips and tricks on the 7 milestones that I'm talking to you about at this moment. All right? So take advantage of this webinar. Please share it with your friends and family members, co-workers, everybody that you know. Key performance indicators, example KPI of physical excellence, which is basically your physical excellence should be your first goal. My actual personal time tested goals plans, number 3. This is goal number 1. Write this down. Key performance indicators. Physical excellence. That's the first goal. You have to be physically fit, healthy. Feel good about yourself. Feel grateful about yourself. Have a good stamina. Basically is to exercise, get fit, get well, get healthy, good wellness, program and things like that. That's goal number 1. Because if you're not healthy, you won't be able to accomplish the other 3 goals. Goal number 2, personal excellence. Your spouse, your children, class, friends, and others. Basically, personal excellence, impact grades, communication grade, time allocation, impact grade, communication grade, time allocation, impact grade, communication grade. Basically, goal number 2, personal excellence. Have a good relationship with your friends, your spouse, your co-workers, everybody that you know. That's the second goal. The third goal is professional excellence. Value yourself. Take a snapshot of your finances, your influence, your energy, you know. Currency indicators, top line revenue, your net worth. Make sure you know about it. Your passive income, your social media audience. Make sure you have goals and all these things. So we are attracting prosperity with our financial literacy group, credit repair and mortgage debt freedom arbitrage financial wellness movement. Start today to think and act like the person you want to become, not the person you are right now. Because if you continue, again, if you continue to be on your comfort zone and inside the box, you will end up in the same place that you started. No matter what you do or want to be in your life, it's time to declare your financial debt freedom and get out of that comfort zone. Another thing, do not get comfortable in anything that you do. Get uncomfortable. Focus on getting uncomfortable because that's what's going to motivate you to get to better yourself in your life. So these are some strategies that I focus on. Investments, net capital. I focus on my business, which is ICL Financial Fitness. And these are 10 strategies, business, money max account, the how money works, financial literacy courses, the foundation, concepts, protection, short term, long term, the foundation of global financial literacy, the compound interest, wealth equivalency. Basically, these are courses, guys, courses that I'm going to show you as we continue the webinar. I'm going to show you how to take these courses. All right. Protection, your income, term versus permanent life insurance, long-term life insurance, long-term care, concept, the rule of 72, the $1 million baby concept, the time value of money, and so on and so on. Long-term, build wealth, retirement strategies, protection wealth, credit repair, and so on and so on. And you got the fund rise where you can invest on. You got the hybrid mortgage arbitrage if you have a mortgage. It's basically a software that helps you pay your mortgage instead of 30 years, probably in 7 to 10 years. The Money Max account is a software that also helps you get out of debt instead of 10 years or 20 years, probably get out of debt in 7 years. Then you got the discount property land buying investments. You got that. Then you got the net capital, which is investing in IPOs. For those who don't know that, I can show you what it's all about. Then you got the M1, which is investing on stocks and bonds and things like that. And then you got the life insurance, IUL life insurance, with index universal life insurance, tax free. Insurance that I'm going to explain to you as I go further down the webinar. And the two personal financial tools and strategies that I use, and everyone needs to start with the process to convert your debts into wealth. So basically, that's everything, guys. And in total, is all the 10 things, and you'll see. As I go to the webinar, you will see. And then you got Credit Versio, which is the credit repair software. Now, in 2006, I was $300,000 in debt. Thanks to the Financial Literacy Group and Mr. Juan Harris, which is my mentor, I am now about 14,700 in debt. But most of it, it's good debt. Control or monitor converted debt to wealth with the Money Max account and debt freedom arbitrage program that I am going to be explaining to everyone that is present right now on my webinar/seminar. My credit score has gone up from 530 to 750 in less than a year's time. So, who are the owners of UFF Financial Freedom and why they established United Financial Freedom?
A lot of people ask me, why did you start United Financial Freedom? And what was the reason for that? And the simplest answer that I can give them is, I hate that.
When I was a kid, when Taylor was a kid, we had similar experiences. My dad got laid off from his job, ended up losing our house in foreclosure.
I remember the repo man backing into the driveway and hauling off the family cars. I remember the house being foreclosed on and having to move out.
That kind of thing sticks with you. It's hard on a family.
I witnessed firsthand what the stress of excessive debt can do to a family. And I just learned a lot around it. It's absolutely something that I want to avoid at all costs. It's something that I wouldn't want to put my family through.
We got a best friend.
We've been friends ever since we were 2 years old.
We've just always known each other. I really don't even remember not knowing this guy.
We truly found that we worked well together. We helped to build each other up. We helped to encourage each other.
Naturally, we thought of, growing up in humble circumstances to try to build something exciting.
So at about the age of 20, we're about a month apart from each other in age, we decided that we wanted to go through a mortgage company. As we watched our clients, not all of them, but a fair amount of them going in a worse and worse financial direction, is that many of the financial decisions that they were making could have been avoided had they had just a little bit more knowledge, a little bit better understanding of their finances.
And we saw our same customers making those same mistakes, coming back, refinancing, hitting the refinance, hitting the reset button, and pulling more debt in and just turning it out longer.
And so it was at that point that we made the decision that we have got to find some financial solutions for these people.
It just was in both of us to want to help people not experience the same hardships that we did as growing up as kids.
We do not believe that people are destined to fail financially. We know that debt is a necessary part of most of our lives, but I don't believe that it's something that needs to control our lives.
I think it just comes down to freedom. United Financial Freedom. America is the land of freedom, liberty, and being stuck and having a long time down, a 30-year burden is not freedom.
The average homeowner in America does not have a dream of being in debt for 30 plus years. They would love to be able to be out of debt, building their own financial future, freeing up their time for their family.
The Money Max account is just a whole new revolution of the way you look at your finances.
We have watched homeowners' lives transform for the better. With the Money Max account, you literally are able to go from a 30-year mortgage down to, say, as little as a 5 to 7 year payoff. And then all of a sudden, you have all of these financial opportunities open up to you.
And the program comes with support. We help you, coach you, teach you, educate you on the product, and then you take over. And light turns on, and you start to realize your own true financial potential.
The average person out there, if they're simply given the right tools, the right direction, the right knowledge, they would be shocked at the difference that they could experience in their financial future compared to the course of their current life.
That's what Money Max does.
Is it shows you how you can literally go from a 30-year mortgage down to as little as a 5 to 7 year payoff on your mortgage, and then take those payments that you're no longer having to pay your lender in the form of debt payments, and literally convert those payments into wealth for yours and your family's future. Something that helps me, that truly drives me on a daily basis for what we do, is hearing the feedback from people who have been using the program. People that were scheduled to be, paying on their mortgage and their debt for 30 plus years, who got on the program 5 years ago or 7 years ago. They're completely paid off.
Paid off 2 homes. And he's working on his third right now. So that is just so rewarding, because I know that guy's going to be set for life. He gets it. He's not going to retire with debt. He's going to retire with assets and with income, and be able to do what he wants.
They've got so many different possibilities now. The thing that's so exciting is when I can hear that excitement in somebody's voice, when they tell me about how they went from this sounds too good to be true to not only have I paid off my mortgage, but I paid off all of my debt. And now I bought another home, and I'm halfway through paying that bill.
It's so exciting to see this vision that these guys had catch in the eyes of other people. It's like a spark. It's a breath of fresh air. It's a movement beyond just me.
Another thing that makes my job so enjoyable is the people that I get to work around, both at our home office and independent agents across the country.
They're on the same page as us. We're on the same page. We help people.
We've got so many people with so much talent and so much knowledge and understanding what it takes to be able to make this work. And they're just super talented. One thing that I would like to say in closing is that while I am so excited about the number of people that we've been able to work with, be able to help pay off billions of dollars in debt, we haven't even begun to scratch the surface of what this program is.
In a world that is buy it now, pay for it later, and that's got to change.
People go through and they'll refinance 2, 3, 4 times in their lifetime, to the point where they're in debt until they can barely work anymore.
That crap can go away, and you can pay off your home in 5 to 7 years. By the next time you're going to hit reset, you can own your home free and clear.
The reality is, the average person out there does not have to spend the next 30 plus years of their lives making payments on lenders.
There is a better way. We developed a product to help you see that better way and to drive you to help you achieve your true financial potential.
I don't believe for 1 minute that the average person needs to spend the next 30 plus years of their lives making payments on debt.
There's trillions of dollars in debt, and it's spread all across the United States, all across the world, and we can make such a difference in people's lives if we join together, unite financial freedom.
There's so many different possibilities with this program. I'm just so excited for what the future holds, and I can't wait to see where this goes.
So here you have it, guys. That's the video from the owner of United Financial Freedom. They the ones that own the business and also created the Money Max account software slash program, the Freedom Program. Basically they were childhood friends, to business partners, Skylar Whitman and John Wesco. They share from their heart why they developed the Money Max account. Certainly not about making money. but helping people understand their finances for better money decisions that will impact generations and generations to come. So basically, get back to the person who shared this video, which is me, to get more information and receive your free savings report. And again, free savings report. When you get this report, you're gonna know what day, what month, what year you will be totally debt free, which is the next video that you're gonna watch, you know, on how the Money Max account works. Stay tuned. So there you have it, guys. So there you have it, guys. That's the end of part one of my webinar. And so there you have it, guys. That's the end of part one of my webinar. And so there you have it, guys. That's the end of part one of my webinar. And so there you have it, guys. That's the end of part one of my webinar. So there you have it, guys. That's the end of part one of But that's the end of part one of my webinar, and part two, it's gonna be on June 26th, Monday, June 26th, 8 p.m., same time. And it's basically gonna be the second part of the same webinar, because I had to break it down into 2 days because it was pretty long. And what the webinar is going to be about is going to be about what the Money Max account is all about and how it's helping me and many other people. It's helping a lot of people, in the United States and all over. And I'm here to show you guys, how it works. So on the next webinar, you can actually see a testimonial video about me. And I'm going to tell you what day, what month, what year I'm going to be debt free. So stay tuned, guys. It's going to be very, very informative. Stay tuned, guys. It's going to be And to register is on the website that you see on the screen. Go to icrfinancialfitness.com. And when you get to that website, just go to the section where it says event and you can register there. So again, it's a two-part webinar because it was too long. So I had to break it down into two parts. So that's the website that you can register. If you have any questions, you could, call the number 203-805-7755. If you want to book an appointment with me, just scan the QR code that you see on the screen. On the second part, I'm also going to cover some credit repair tips and tricks and secrets that you should know, but you don't know. And that's basically it. And I'm going to cover some other things that you are going to be interested in. And hopefully you will like part two also. Again, subscribe my YouTube page. Click like. Leave a comment on my Facebook. Share it with friends and family. And the replay of this first part of the webinar will be live tomorrow morning on YouTube and Facebook and Twitter. So June 26th, on Monday, 8 p.m. is the second part, which is basically about, it's going to be about what the Money Max account is going to be about, and also credit repair tips and tricks. And the other three part of the 7 milestones, financial milestones that you was watching earlier. This is Carlos Anaya from ICR Financial Fitness and the Get Out of Debt podcast night. You have a great day. Bye-bye.